Bonjour, bonjour! My first post that really seek attention on my social media was a fan art of Pokémon. Should I explain what Pokémon is? Like everybody know about it. But it wasn't any Pokémon that was my favorite, the best of all, Starmie. Isn't she cute? Look at her! Isn't she cute? No objection allowed. For more context, there is one thing that you need to know about me, that Seau-Laine and luck don't match very well. Well, my luck is near zero, even if I don't say below zero. And one of my red flags is that I tend to perceive myself as a lucky person. I know.
Ironic, isn't it?
So when Pokemon TCG Pocket was released last year, you should know that I was already on it. Why shouldn't I play? There was Starmie in it. I fall into addiction. That was bad, really bad. Me and my phone, at this point, we were in a toxic relationship. All I wanted for more than a year was only to have Starmie in my team, and I don't have her. But after some time, as a femme capable, I tried to save myself from my own craziness and draw my own card of Starmie in TCG Pocket. I know, ladies. I'm trying to do my work today. I know you want to see it, so I'm gonna show it to you. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? Oh my god, I'm obsessed with that. And since I was pretty proud of my card of Starmie, I tried to do it again, but this time in video, because why not? So let's go, shall we? For this card, I didn't really have a Pokemon in my head, so I tried to use a generator, which was the random Pokemon generator. And I had this one. I know, don't look at me like that. Honestly, at first, I wasn't really into it either. It looked like he saw things that nobody wanted to know. But you know what? Esprit shonen, I try to accept my destiny and don't really think about it and just draw it. The first step is the sketch, and I had some kind of ideas in my head that I wanted to do, so I did some variation. I tried to make my job easier for the future, so I did a layout for the card that I really wanted to look like that, just to see where I should put the elements and where the Pokemon was obviously more stickable. Fun fact, when I was young, this one was one of my favorite Pokemon. Him and all his family, like the blue one, the red one. I don't even know the name in English, so I know it in French. Like Feuillajou, Flotajou, et Feuerajou. Feurajou? I don't even know it in French either. Anyway, after like 10 minutes, I already have a sketch that really pleased me as the composition that I thought was good and the ambience that I like. For the ambience, I wanted to have something calm and cute that was I draw pensage, try to catch a butterfly. I try to always do my sketches in black and white so I can see the depths feel better and the composition, even the contrast. After that, the next step is the line art. For the line art, I only did the Pokemon in it, even if at the end I didn't really use it, but you will see that later. I wanted to add some more texture on the line, so I tried to add some effect that can endue that he have fur. And I think that's pretty much it. Then I just did the background. Like I said, I really wanted to have something calm and peaceful, so I did this little praying statue. I really enjoy drawing them. That was very, very fun. Most of the time, I only draw characters, so that was kind of a challenge for me, but that was very fun. I think that was the part that took me 80% of my time, I think. I was feeling that the time was just stretching, even more that I don't like passing too much time on the same spot on my drawing, so that was so hard for me to keep going. Even if it was fun, I think that was the hardest moment for me right now, because at this point I found it really bad. I wasn't feeling the perspective. And I even thought that the composition was winky. But before throwing myself out the window, I told myself to trust the process. So at the same time, I was telling myself that it was okay. I took my sketch and put it right next to me. It was easier like that, and my sketch did his job actually. And then, boom. Oh, guys, when I added the grass, I finally saw the light and the potential that I had in my hands. I added some details that was super long to do, but that was worth it, and I'm really proud of it, you know. I tried to add some texture of the moss that was in the statue to add more variation and to bring more life too. I just wanted to say a fun fact. Yes, another one. I know. When I posted Stormy the other day, I was so matrixé and I didn't just wanted to present the card like, this is my drawing, like, I'm not like the other girl. I did an opening of a booster and changed the last card with mine. But nobody really understood what I posted. To tell you, people DM me on Instagram and even on TikTok just to tell me, "Me, I had this card yesterday." Okay, they thought that I just posted an opening of a booster. But that's okay. I would just say that it was so beautiful and convincing that people thought it wasn't a game. That was my first fan art of Pokemon, I think, and my second fan art of my life. My first was a Steven Universe fan art. Obviously, I'm not gonna talk about it. It was bad. Really bad. For the butterfly, there is a little story behind it. I really wanted to have a Pokemon who is a butterfly, like Papillusion, which is Butterfree in the English version. But I couldn't do that because the scale wasn't good. Like, can someone explain to me why a cute Pokemon like that is 1 meter tall? Like, I don't understand why the butterfly is bigger than a monkey, but I don't know. So that's why I just did a butterfly. We reached the end, and then I moved to the next step, rendering. Like I said, I finally removed the line because the Pokemon wasn't really into the illustration. I think the vibe that he gave was more like a stickers on a background than really in the background. But I don't know. As I was doing the render, I thought everything is kind of too green on the screen. So I decided to add a few touches of the complementary color of green, which is red. So I put some pink flower and then I did the butterfly pink too. At this point, I was kind of happy of the render and the illustration in general, but I wanted to have more an effect like, wow. So I added some leaves flying and line to add more velocity on the illustration. Like this, after spending an hour and 45 minutes and added some more details, here the final result. Oh my guys, look at that. I'm so happy with the result. Honestly, I wasn't really feeling much this card. Like, it wasn't like that an hour ago. I I think I can be a magician or something. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. This was my first video like that, so I hope you like it. Give me a thumb up if you did, and tell me in the comments what Pokemon I should do next. Bye bye! Des bisous!